I work for the Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust. We're a wildlife charity. We're planting seeds, we're planting wildflower plugs, and we're also planting hedgerows associated with those meadows. And this is all to enhance biodiversity and create and boost insects, which are really declining nationally. So we've been working with Furzehill Farm within the Species Survival Fund.
Well, at Furzehill Farm, we used to run it as a small farm, and now we're no longer farming it. We're essentially letting it become more wild and managing it for the benefit of wildlife. Through the National Park, I heard about the Species Survival Fund. There's two main aspects to the work that's been carried out by the Species Survival Fund. One is the restoration of a hedge. Hedges benefit from being laid every 7 to 20 years, and that means you actually bend over the various trees and shrubs within that hedge. Thereafter, the hedge becomes rejuvenated and you get all new sprouts, new growth, and it becomes more dense. And that's really important for particularly birds, nesting birds, but also for mammals, weasels and things like that. And in our case, for the snakes, adders, the hedge also needed to be fenced against browsing stock. And already in a year, that hedge is now looking much more dense. In fact, within days of it being done, there were wrens living in it. But the other part was our fields have been used for agriculture for decades. And so they've had fertilizers applied and they've been cultivated. The intention was that the fund would help us to re-establish its upwards of about 20 species of flowering plants.
We actually have planted 4,000 wildflower plugs so far.
Even in the driest period, the wild carrot was 2.5 feet high, full of flowers and covered in pollinators. We've seen a lot more birds since we started rewilding. And we do get clouds of insects over our meadows now, including dragonflies, their wings sort of glistening in the sun.
So at Furzehill Farm, I think the future looks really great for biodiversity, and it's been fabulous to be able to use the Species Survival Fund to encourage that landowner to do more by planting plugs and laying the hedgerows.
One of my most special moments of the project was walking along a path and seeing a weasel bounding along towards me. They have this sort of bouncing gait, and that was very special.